guys, it's Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I'm going to be using a new eyeshadow palette to me. I don't know how long it's been out on the market. I haven't really ever tried this brand. But I thought what I would like to do in the month of August is incorporate different eyeshadow brands, or different eyeshadow palettes rather, into the mix. I know that I use a lot of high-end and indie brand eyeshadows on my channel, so I thought I would kind of change that up and try to use some of the lower costing into drugstore eyeshadows to see how they measure up. Number one, I know that a lot of people don't want to spend that much money on eyeshadows and makeup, and some people can't, and they would want all alternatives to what's good on the market that's inexpensive. So the eyeshadow palette that I'm going to use today is by Lottie London. I've not really used a whole lot from this brand, but I do know that it's on the less expensive side. This eyeshadow palette that I'm using was actually sent to me from Clara, on Clara's makeup diary, in that box that we swapped, that came from Germany. So this is the palette that I'm using. It's called the Ibiza palette, and I have done a few little swatches, and I have to say I'm very impressed by how the mattes feel. They feel so creamy, and the shimmers are not what I would say is amazing, but they seem to show up. So there's that. But the good news is, if you have palettes like this and you picked up something like the Breaking the Rules palette that was inexpensive for what you get in here, then you could incorporate this with those mattes. Or, you know, if you just picked up a single special shade from, let's say, Adapt, JD Glow, any of these places, you could incorporate that in with this one. Wouldn't necessarily go with this palette, but I wanted to show you that, you know, you do have alternatives when it comes to special shades and sparklers and things like that. But you've got the e.l.f. liquid eyeshadow dupes for Stila that are really good. That green, see how pretty that is? These are only $5. There's also this one. It's called Sprung by JD Glow, and it's their Galaxy Collection shadows. These are only $7. And I have quite a few of these, but how I bought them along is one or two at a time. But look how pretty that shade is. And that would go really good with a lot of these mattes. We may even try to use that. But see the payoff on that compared to that other one. It's just so much better. And you may have splurged for something like the Plain Jane palette or something like that. And of course, all of these are going to be amazing. So you don't have to have all of the high end to make a beautiful look. It isn't needed. So let's go ahead and get started on the eye look. I'm going to scooch you guys a little bit closer so you can see what we're doing. I've already got my base on, of course, in my lip. If you're wondering what's on my lips, I have Dose of Colors in Truffle, and my lip liner is from Jordana, and it is called Rockin' Rose. So I'm going to go ahead and start by priming my eyeballs, because I have not done that yet. And I'm using my eyeshadow primer base by J-Cat Beauty, which is just like $3 or $4. It is one of my favorites. I just like to pat it on like that. And then I just take my beauty sponge and work it all over my eyelid, all the way up to my brow. And that's how I like to do that. Sometimes I set it and sometimes I don't. I do not think today is going to be a day that I choose to set it. So I think I'm going to start out by going in with my Sigma E44 brush. These do have the names on the back. So I'm going to go in with this orange shade called Tropicana on that Sigma E44. And I'm going to start stamping that into my natural crease. See how pigmented that is? And I will look this up and find what the price is, and I will put it on the screen here. Because like I said, I've not really purchased a whole lot from Lottie London, but I know that you can get it here in the States, and but I don't know how hard it is. I don't know. I will find all that out for you guys, and I will put it up here on the screen. That is so pretty. So then I think I'm going to take a fluffier brush. And this brush is stained with blue, but it is clean. Or I may have knocked all that blue off. So this is a Sigma blending brush. It's an E40, a tapered blending. And I'm going to go into Island Fever, which is this yellow. I love this yellow. I'm going to pick that up, and I'm just going to go along the edge of that orange. I'm just wanting to add some of this yellow color to the look, but also I want to use this to diffuse that orange. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, and now I'm going to come in with an even tighter brush, and that's going to be this Sigma Domed Utility E34 brush. It looks like the E44, but it's shorter and more packed in there. It's denser. And I'm going to go in with Daiquiri, which is this pink. I'm going to make sure to coat my brush. I'm not going to dust it off. And I'm going to pack that right into the crease over that orange shade. Just take that back and forth, blending that in. Okay, I'll pick up a little bit more of the orange to buff out the edge of that pink. I'll make sure that I get some of that pink out on the corner of my lid. These are blending fairly well together. They're going on very smooth. But I am losing that orange quite a bit when I try to blend these together. And I may have should have went on with the darkest first. But now that I'm adding that back in, it's looking beautiful. So now what I want to do, I think, is go in with this shadow from JD Glow. And I'm just going to pop this on with my finger. That is so pretty. I would have liked for it to have been a different shade of pink, but I still like that. And I didn't go all the way. I just stopped almost all the way. I think that is beautiful. And it is just a quick and easy look. So I think what I'm going to do to darken up that outer crease is I'm going to go in with Mambo. I'm going to go back and forth between Mambo and Daiquiri to mix these two together. And I'm just going to stamp that right out here just a little bit. I like that. And then I'm going to take both of those mixed together again. Start running that on the lower lash line. I can tell you, for me, I don't know, everybody's eyes are different. But a lot of times, if I don't have some sort of base underneath my eye, shadow will not stay under there. So I'm actually going to take this pencil from LA Girl. It's the Shockwave, and it's a lip neon, but I always use it for the eye. And it's in the color Blaze. I'm just going to smudge that out there. And I'm just going to take an eyeshadow brush and smudge that out. There we go. Now I'm going to take another brush. This is a Moda brush. It is a Moda 420 detail brush. And I'm going to go back into Daiquiri and blend that out. And then I'm going to take a Refer number 13. It's got a little bit of staining on it. But I'm going to pick up more of the Tropicana, that orange shade. And I'm just going to knock it on the edges of that pink. And then there you are. I couldn't find my brush. If it had been a snake, it would have bit me. Okay, I'm going to take just this random brush. It has no name, but I've had it forever and I love it. And I'm going to take that yellow, and that is what I'm going to put right here on my inner corner. So I'm going to lay that down just like that. And then on top of it, I'm going to take my face highlighter. And give me just a little bit of shine. Okay. So this is what the eye look looks like just the shadows. So I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to do my other eye and put lashes and liner on, and I will be right back. Okay, guys, so this is the finished look. I put mascara on. I decided not to do lashes today. I didn't really feel like this look warranted lashes. So I just decided to wear my sad little lashes that I own myself, that I growed myself. So I like it as far as this little palette's concerned. If you're going for those mattes, do it. Don't expect a whole lot from those shimmers, but they do, I mean, they do work. And let me see if I can try one damp. So this is that same pink. I'm just going to use my face spray. I'm going to spray my finger here. So it's still not great, but for $7 you can add a shimmer to it, and this is something that you can use for many different palettes, you know. So I feel like you maybe get you a cheaper matte palette, get you one special shade or two, and I think that you're good. So if you guys like this more inexpensive makeup tutorials, let me know and I will try to incorporate more of them. I was thinking about doing a nothing over $5 or $10. Maybe I could do both of those. And I do have a full face of Shop Miss A, which is nothing over $2, if you would like to see that. So let me know below if you guys are interested in this more less expensive series that I'm thinking about doing. And don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know every time I upload a video. Hit that thumbs up button if you liked today's video. If you didn't, hit the thumbs down. That's okay. It just lets me know what you're into. And if you made it to the end of the video, comment a dollar emoji. So put that down below if you did make it to the end of the video. And guys, I will see you in my next one. God bless, and I love you.